Because you are that, you are capable, you are gifted, and you are so unique. All of the things that you may hate about yourself are your strengths. It's okay to be soft. It's okay to be opinionated. It's okay to be different. And it's so okay to just be you. The world awaits to receive you.
Bitch, I'm back. I'm popular the man.
Guess who's back? Yes, yes, yes. I'm coming in hot for 2024. And you're here with Grace Levi on trending topics. And you know how we do it, but we're coming back better and better than ever. You know what I'm saying? But Grace Levi ain't afraid of nothing. So let's move on into our next topic. This is our next local topic. This is going to probably be the last topic that we actually share on YouTube for tonight. I want to say shout out to YouTube. Thank you so much. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please get me into the algorithm. The block is hot. The block is hot, hot, hot. The block is hot. The block is hot, hot, hot. Y'all know I ain't got no behavior. I missed y'all. I should be getting off in the next half an hour because I want to come back on at 11 o'clock with a part two, baby. I had so much on my timeline that I had to break it up into two parts. Okay, and I'll probably come back for another hour and a half. But now we're going to get into another troubling topic that really makes me feel away. And I pray that the internet do their thing just like they did before, related to another nature boy. We got another nature boy on the fucking rise. And we got to look at what's going on with Nature Boy because they got that locked up. They won't let him out. He's so fucking broke. He can't even get out. Keep his ass in there, fake ass guru. Talking about he God. God should strike his ass down. All right, now let's get into Nature Boy number 2. 6 people, including 2 young children, are missing from St. Louis home after following social media prophet Rashid Jamal, who was previously convicted of molestation. A Mississippi woman and her 3-year-old son are among at least 6 people who have been missing for months after reportedly joining an online cult in St. Louis area. Okay, this is brought to you by Melanated Shade Room, and it goes into police are searching for Micaiah Wilkinson, 36-year-old, and her daughter Malaya Wilkinson, 3 years old. Michaela Thompson, 25, St. Louis, along with Nama Williams, 30, in Washington, D.C., Jarrell Germain, 27, of Horn Lake, Mississippi, and her son, Austin Mitchell, 2 years old. The Berkeley Police Department said that the group was living in Michaela Wilkinson's home near St. Louis Lambert International Airport for months before vanishing. People claim the group joined an online cult without any particular name before disappearing. Among the group that disappeared, police says some changed their name to a spiritual god or goddess. Sounds about familiar? This motherfucker just recreated Nature Boy shit. And again, our people, our young people who are not being guided because they ain't got no elders, because all our elders want to be young, they doing dumb shit like this. Among the group that disappeared, police say some changed their name to spiritual name like God and Goddesses on social media, quit their jobs and cut connection with their family and close friends. Authorities say Jamel is serving 18 years sentence in Georgia for child molestation. He's in jail already. This motherfucker got power. A ruling that reportedly took effect last year. He was also ordered for 22 years of probation after his jail term. He's in jail and he still had people coming to the damn cult. Do you know these people in jail get social medias? It's like being out here on the streets. The people in jail be getting high. I mean, they be so high, they be hanging on the poles like this. And they record it and put it on TikTok. In the video shared via YouTube last week, Jamal claims that only law that I have broken was speaking out against oppression. And the only thing that I am guilty of is freeing the minds of people and speaking out against this system. And I never back down from that. Don't be scared when they come knocking on your motherfucking door, especially if you're in Fulton County. Especially if you're in here, out here. Motherfuckers will knock on your damn door and charge you with anything, and your ass will be stuck. Go ahead and be another nature boy. Let's go into another article and a video into this, because this is deeply disturbing. And again, this is our people, black community. This is our people. Our young people are looking for a God. They are looking for something to follow because they ain't got the church. I'm not mad at them. The young people don't believe in the church. The old people don't believe in the church because that shit was a setup. Those people have been swindling us. T.D. Jenkins, have you ever been swallowed up? Okay, have you ever been swallowed up? Now, Miss Missouri resident allegedly tied to spiritual cult. Let's watch this together. Have you ever been swallowed up? I ain't shit.
Cartisha Morgan is pleading for someone to come forward with information about her daughter, Michaela Wickerson. Berkeley police say Wickerson is one of 6 people who were influenced by a cult leader and disappeared from North St. Louis County in August of 2023. Morgan says her daughter stopped working, stopped all communication, and abruptly moved out to this home on Graham Lane. She believes her daughter is dealing with a severe mental illness.
That she was probably suffering from postpartum depression. These people online, and they just preyed on her weakness.
Among those missing are Wickerson, her 3-year-old daughter Malaya, and 4 others, Jeriel German and her son Ashton Mitchell, and adults Naaman Williams and Michaela Thompson. Berkeley police believe they are following the teachings of a man named Rashad Jamal. Among other things, they say he taught totally disconnecting from family, practicing polygamy, and meditating nude. Carrie Roberts is a neighbor and witnessed that nude meditation. She told me she knew Michaela Wickerson.
From beginning to then, it was totally different. She cut all her hair off, she started growing dreads, and her baby used to come play in the yard with my nephew, and all of a sudden she stopped letting the baby come over here.
Meanwhile, Morgan is pleading that her daughter and the others just let family know they're okay.
I know that people have many different opinions of this, but if it was their family member, everybody wants to know that their family member is well. If she chooses to still stay out, I just would like to know that her and my granddaughter are safe. That's all. If she can just contact us and let us know.
My.
On a triangular.
Okay, so that is the family trying to reach out to their daughter, because doesn't it sound remarkably familiar? This is the same thing that was going on under Nature Boy with, I don't remember that girl name, the light-skinned girl. The one was one of his princesses, his queens, and the father was coming on the internet just trying to get in contact with her just to say, are you okay? Please just let us know you have our grandbaby, okay? This looks like deja vu to me. Let me show you another clip right here. It is basically saying that these young people don't want to be found, okay? They don't want to be found.
Missing for months, and police now believe they've been lured into an online cult. A mother and her daughter, along with 4 other people, were last seen 6 months ago. Police in Missouri now say they're following the teachings of a former rapper and convicted child molester. NBC News correspondent Kathy Park is following this one for us. So, Kathy, this story is quite strange, to say the very least. What have you learned about these 6 people, as well as the alleged cult leader?
Hey there, Zinkley. Yeah, this certainly is a troubling story, especially as we continue to dig into the details. We know that those 6 individuals, they all went missing around August of 2023 from the St. Louis area. And we have some images to share with you. Police have released these photos, these surveillance images from a store shortly before their disappearance. But they did not specify exactly where this was located. But as far as the alleged cult leader goes, police say the individual is Rashad Jamal, and right now he's serving an 18-year prison sentence. He was convicted of child molestation, and most recently he gave an interview to the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, and during that interview via a phone conference, because he currently is still in prison, he said that he operates a spiritual channel via YouTube, and he shares his opinions and thoughts from a wide range of topics, everything from world history, Black history, quantum physics, and therefore, because he's sharing his opinions, he is not the leader of a cult. He also denies knowing any of those individuals who are currently missing in St. Louis.
And those
He's denying even knowing these people. He specializes in quantum physics. This motherfucker. Okay? Hold up. I'm gonna save my commentary.
Individuals, some of those images we're seeing are their last sightings. Kathy, have we heard anything from the family of those who are now missing?
Yeah, some of the family members have spoken to our local affiliate in St. Louis, KSDK. We actually heard from the mother of Michaela Wickerson, and obviously her mom is extremely distraught. She last saw her in August. Here's a little bit more from that interview. Take a listen.
She was probably suffering from postpartum.
So we did hear that already. Allegedly, she was suffering from postpartum depression. I will say a lot of people are suffering from some form of depression or mental illness. And when you're suffering from any type of mental illness, you are easily compromised and manipulated, especially when you're on an emotional roller coaster. Another clip we're gonna get into is why this young man is doing 16 years, okay? And also him being charged with oh my fucking God, excuse my language. Oh, I don't want to read it. I'll probably read a little bit to you because it's gonna be coming from Vice, and Vice is real weird. They will copyright you, you know. So I'm gonna kind of just skim a little bit about what they say about new age influence accused of 2 different murders in Alabama. Okay, not only sexual assault but murders in Alabama. This gentleman. Now, before I show you this particular clip of what he have done to get 16 years, what I have noticed in the black community, and we have to stop this. It ain't gotta. We got to stop this because this is life-threatening. I have found that it has not only been cool to follow celebrities, these people who are putting up a front, whose life is literally plastered in front of our face, whatever way they want to, perpetrating a fraud while they sell their soul and bring us with us and curse us, allegedly. We are also following gurus. But what's making it worse is not only that we're following gurus, these alleged gurus were convicted felons. A lot of the scams and things that happen within the black communities from these gurus and these financial experts were literal ex-felons. We have found it so cool that people from the bottom go to the top because that's what we're striving to do, that we will look at the bottom, the pit, the people who have done murders, killing, and scamming, and now don't even look what they did afterwards, what type of rehabilitation they did, what type of education. We just see them shining, looking good, allegedly giving us knowledge, physiology and anatomy. These motherfuckers never took the damn class, never specialized in nothing. Now they gurus, and us in the black community are following them. So it's not only the older community who is being financially abused and taken advantage of. Our young community is being spiritually abused, physically and sexually abused by these gurus. We have a nature boy number 2, Mr. Rashid Jamal. We're going to do a special on this niglet. Now, we're going to go on into another little short video that I found of explaining why famous TikToker Rashid Jamal is in prison for 16 years. They call this man a famous TikToker. I'm going to complain. I can't even get in the algorithm. I'm going to say one more thing. After I show you these clips, I want to show you where this man is famous. I want to be famous, just YouTube famous. You're going to see this man page, and it's pushed through the algorithm. I would assume that the directors and the controllers of YouTube know and understand the personality of most individuals that they push through this algorithm. This is why I'm not pushed through the algorithm. They like, bitch is a fucking renegade. She gonna put this shit together like a body and wake up the people while and acting the holy blood of Christ. That's right, the blood of Jesus. We coming in hot, okay? While we're not being able to be pushed, you have people like Mr. Jamal YouTube page that's viral. But before we go there, I'm gonna put the blame on other people too, because again, another abuser is pushed through the YouTube streets. But I'm gonna take a whole glass to shut the hell up before I get up off of YouTube. You know I'm gonna talk shit coming into New Year's. I love you for what you post to represent YouTube, but the reality of what you're doing need to be called out. You're pushing demonism. If someone can be compromised or have compromising things that they're doing, and I know people like, how YouTube know? Y'all, they fucking know what people do. They know what they do. Please. Google know what we all do and say.
We need to talk about Rashad Jamal.
All right, y'all. I just woke up, so don't mind the crazy hair, no makeup or pajamas, but we need to talk about Rashad Jamal. But before I go any further, I have to give a disclaimer because this message is too important for them to take this down. This video was made strictly for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video should be considered factual, and it's 100% speculation. These are my theories, my opinions, my thoughts. And even though a lot of people out there agree with them, it does not make it fact. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and say that I'm an actress and I'm practicing my movie lines.
Yeah,
Hopefully that's good enough. Now let's get into this.
Hopefully it's good enough for YouTube. Let's go.
So Rashad Jamal, he was a big TikToker. I'm sure some of you have heard of him. If by chance you've been living under a rock and you don't know who I'm talking about, I will insert a clip of his here so you can see who I'm talking about.
They tell you that God is Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. He knows all things. You do. You knew every event that was going to transpire. You chose your storyline before you came. And being a rising ascended master, you chose a storyline that would challenge you to remember.
And please, I always encourage you guys to do your own research.
It's so crazy because what he's saying can sound so good and so real. Because it makes sense even to a person like me. But his spirit, something about his spirit says, oh, to the hell no. And that's what I'm going to teach y'all here when y'all watch Grace Levi, how to read the spirit of people. Okay? It radiates off of him. He's a demon.
Research. Do not take anything that I say as a fact, nor anything anyone else says as a fact. Look up Rashad Jamal on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, watch his videos, and make your own assumption and your own opinions. But if any of you know him from his content that he's been uploading, then you know that he considers himself to be a spiritual awakener. And he posts extremely truth-seeking content. He exposes a lot to do with our hidden history and lots of other things. Now, I'm not saying that I agree with everything that Rashad Jamal says, because there's definitely been a few videos where I've watched of his and been like, I don't know, bro, I think you're stretching. But I'm not saying that he didn't stand for something amazing and that he wasn't trying to do something amazing. And I'm sorry, but anyone who identifies as a spiritual awakener and thinks that they were put here on this planet to help awaken the masses and bring light to this topic that needs to be talked about, they're not going to go out and harm children.
Whatever.
Sorry, but they're not. Not if they truly believe in the messages that they're portraying, like Rashad Jamal and his wife did. Now, when you speak out against these people, that doesn't go well for you. Look at any other truth seeker or whistleblower or anybody who's tried to bring light to a topic that they don't want talked about. Fuck, Snowden had to flee the country. See, what they used to do when you talked out against them is they would make you look crazy or even unalive you, right?
No, don't unalive.
So people who post the same content that I do or that Rashad Jamal does, we had to always say we're not suicidal, right? Okay, but now you don't only have to worry about that. Now you have to worry about them making up some BS charges and trying to stick you in prison for the rest of your life because they don't like the messages that you're preaching online. It's fucking scary, man. And anybody that posts the same content that is similar or at all similar to what Rashad Jamal was posting, you should be afraid to. It's scary. And they're doing this man hella wrong. They're trying to say that he harmed a child in the first degree and molestation of a child. Yes, I said that weird, so they won't take me down.
Yeah, but she's so brainwashed. Did you hear what the broad said? They are falsely prosecuting him. Listen to this bitch. Excuse me. Just listen to her. Because she's saying he's being falsely, but she's going to tell the things that he's being charged with. This is called cognitive motherfucking dissonance.
Similar to what Rashad Jamal was posting, you should be afraid to.
Listen.
It's scary. And they're doing this man hella wrong.
So he's being done wrong for what he's posting. Let's listen.
They're trying to say that he harmed a child in the first degree and molestation of a child. Yes, I.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Doesn't that sound remarkably familiar to someone else as well? Not only Nature Boy, but who else? Brother Polite? Brother Polite. He's in jail. Thank you, Jesus. We got two of them off the YouTube streets because people were going to keep on following these motherfuckers. People were just going to keep on following. Like people like her with cognitive dissonance. Check out what she said he's allegedly charged with, and that is shenanigans.
I said that weird, so they won't take me down. And now, because of this BS that they made up, that's literally just hearsay, Rashad Jamal's wife came online and said that they were tampering with evidence, that there wasn't really any evidence. It's crazy. Now they have this man in prison for the next 16 years, and then he has to do 20 years on parole after that. He has to register as a sex offender, and he can never be alone with his children ever again.
Thank you.
All because he was trying to bring some fucking attention to some shit that nobody wants attention brought to.
Let me stop right there because she's getting on my last damn nerve with her cognitive dissonance. And this is specifically what's wrong with many people in America and across the world, as well as you see that it is touching into our next generations. We're going to be up shit's creek without a motherfucking paddle if we don't get our kids' mind. Now, we're going to follow through on this particular subject of Mr. Rashid Jamal, the Nature Boy #2, Brother Polite #2, and these missing people, okay? Because he has to surface if he's making lives on his particular channel. Let's get to the channel, and this is what I'm going to call YouTube out, because YouTube, here you go. This man is making money off of you guys, and you're pushing him through the algorithm. But if it's something like what I'm doing, hold on, let me remove that. I'm sorry. If it's something like what I'm saying and doing for some apparent reason, you're taking me down. But I'm gonna stop complaining. This is Rashid Jamal's YouTube page. Check this motherfucker out. Check this motherfucker out. He got a nice YouTube page. It's flowing. You see how much motherfucking followers this nigga got? This nigga got 61,000 subscribers. And allegedly, he is in jail. In jail right now. Doing better than me on the algorithm. Who is pushing these type of people through? Just like the people who are pushing our stars through. And now these same stars are being exposed. Let me show you his next channel, okay? He has more than one channel, baby. And YouTube is pushing it through. YouTube is pushing allegedly a sex abuser who's in jail. This is his next channel. He literally just put something up today. Today. Look at this. This is Rashid Jamal Speaks on Petition. Mother got a petition going.
Bam! Hello, Fresh.
I ain't gonna listen to this 59-minute video. With 59-minute video, 27,000 people was able to listen to it, being pushed through the algorithm.
God is plenty high. Please maintain positive energy. Always create elevation. Sending peace to the high vibrational human beings within the university. All the Caucasians, Asians, Mexicans, Dravidians, and Arabs who are not racist.
Take a whole glass to shut the hell up, because you ain't gonna be inducting nobody else in your fucking code. Okay? But guess who's pushing it through the algorithm? And with that goes to say that is the end of our local news session right now. We do have more to share. We're going into our conspiracy session. This conspiracy session will only be broadcast on Rumble, okay? The reason why, because you know how it goes down. We don't want no motherfucking trouble from YouTube. We get a little, out of pocket a little bit. So we're going to close off with a word from our Hebrew brother. Hold on. We're going to get a little word from our Hebrew brother before we transition out of here. I want to say, YouTube, thank you so much. I see you made it through the live. I love you. I want to say thank you for supporting Grace Levi and her new journey, or her continued journey to spread truth, not lies, facts, and also sharing with you what's on my timeline. Let's get it.